Hi everyone, Matt Murphy here from the Zorbit's Math Adventure Education team with another tip as to how you can use the Zorbit's platform to guide rich math learning. Now the Zorbit's platform is aligned to your math curriculum from kindergarten to grade 3. So I'm going to show you how you can find the right content based on where you are in your curriculum plan and how you can deliver that content to students in the game and make sure that they're focused on the concepts you want them focusing on. So let's take a look. Let's jump into our teacher dashboard. So, as is usually the case, we're going to start here in our teacher dashboard at dashboard.zorbitsmath.com. If I want to have a look at what sort of concepts are available in the game, a great way for me to check to see all of the concepts is here in the class progress area. If I'm teaching a grade 1 class, I can see that the data that's going to be collected is organized according to strand, and underneath each strand there's a couple of general learning concepts. Now I'm focusing this week on counting backwards, so if I want to see specifically what sort of counting we'll be doing, I can click on any of these dots, whether they're colored or otherwise, and see that we've got counting backwards by 1, by 2s, by 5s, and by 10s. So these are all of the concepts that are in my curriculum, and these are the concepts that we can deliver in the game. Now, to guide the in-game experience to ensure that students are focusing on this concept, there's a couple of ways that I can do that. First of all, I want to make sure that my game controls are configured so that they have access to the areas of the game that I want them to have access to. That means, for my grade 1 example, shutting down grades 3, grades 2, and even the kindergarten area. And because that concept is on the counting planet, I can see here that counting corresponds to the planet of New Zealand. Let's shut off those other planets. And now when the students log into the game, the only thing that they should be able to see is the counting grade 1 planet of New Zealand. But we can deliver some content that's even more targeted than that. We're going to come into our assignments area, and this is where we can create tailored in-game missions that are custom made and focus on hand-picked math concepts. To create that assignment, we simply click Create New Assignment. We're going to do counting backwards, remembering that I'm doing a grade 1 example here on the planet of New Zealand, which is, of course, the counting planet. Here in this pull-down menu, we can see all of the concepts that are present on that planet, but I only want to focus on a few. Right now, we're going to do counting backwards by 1s, and then counting by 2s. I'm going to add a few exercises of each example, or of each concept. Click Next, and I'm going to assign it to the entire class, and it's going to be available all through next week. When I hit Finish, I can see that my assignment for counting backwards is available here. And if I forget which ones I've specifically assigned, I can click on Details and see that it's counting by 1s and counting by 2s, and I have 3 examples of each. It should take my students about 35 minutes to complete. So this is an ideal length for, say, a weekly assignment. If I want to explore what types of activities are available within the game corresponding to these different concepts, well, we can come down here to this play button where we'll find our Teacher Sandbox version of the game, where absolutely everything in the game has been unlocked, and we can jump into any activity on any planet at any time. Remembering that we're focusing on skip counting, that's the planet of New Zealand, or en français, Nectaria. We can hop onto that planet and explore all of the different activities, whether they deal with skip counting, counting forwards, counting backwards, or any other concept that is going to be present there. This is a great way to do some reconnaissance while you're doing your lesson planning. Furthermore, if we also wanted to send home some offline activities, some hands-on resources, we can follow the same process by going through our class progress area, finding counting backwards, and then finding the concept that we want to focus on. Let's go counting by 2s for now. And that will link us into our teaching activities library where we can find recommended resources that we can send home, and students can engage with that same concept in a more hands-on environment. Now, if you want to see what that assignment looks like, we have other videos that show you more in depth how to create those assignments, how to manage them, as well as what they look like inside the game, what your students see. We're also currently working on a digital game guide that will be a little bit more explicit in terms of the curriculum alignment. In the meantime, the class progress area and the game controls are a great way to make sure that you're keeping your curriculum plan on the rails. Hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us at support@zorbitsmath.com or follow us on Twitter @zorbitsmath. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.